Good day, everyone. You are welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Elizabeth Abraham, and I am the founder and lead instructor of the English Mastery Academy. And in today's lesson, we are going to be talking about prepositions of place. Prepositions of place are used to relate the position or location of one thing to another. Using the different prepositions may actually changes Using a different preposition usually changes the meaning of a sentence. So let's take them one after the other. Most common prepositions of place include in, at, and on. In is used to position something or someone inside a large area. Please take note, or a three-dimensional space inside a large area. For instance, the Louvre is in Paris, large area. David is in his bedroom, three-dimensional space. So in positions David inside his room. However, at on the other hand is used to talk about an exact point. So at is more specific than in relation to position. For example, turn left at the next corner, not in the next corner, specific point. Let's meet at the restaurant. Let's meet at the restaurant. For another common examples will be I live in Lagos, but you can say that I live at Aja in Lagos. So at Aja is specific. In Lagos is talking about a large area. I do hope you understand this. At is used to, okay, we've already explained that. What about on? Let's talk about on. Let's talk about on. On is used to position something in line with, next to, on top of, or attached to something else. I love traveling on trains. That's correct. There is a spider on the floor. That first thing is talking about position. It positions something in line with it. Do you understand? Not necessarily that the person is on top of the train. I hope you do understand that. Let's check further examples. They live in a hot country. Country is a large area. I will meet you at the beach. Specific. You can say I will meet you at the beach in so area. I like that picture on the wall, on top of, attached to, sorry, I like that picture on the wall. That one is talking about the picture being attached to something else, which is the wall. The dog is sleeping in his basket inside of it. Jane is working at her desk. That is specific point. The books are on the table. That is what, on top of it. Okay, the next part we are going to be talking about under preposition of place is precise prepositions of place. Some prepositions of place show the precise position or location of something in relation to something else. They can be used to answer a where question. For example, the bird is flying above the cat. Look at the birds in the red. Do you understand? But look at this second example. The bird is sitting on top of the tree. On top of the tree. The dog usually sits between Ed and Ben. It's specific. It's specific. The cat is under the table, correct. Underneath the table, correct. Beneath the table, correct. Below the table. All is talking about what? Specific point. Jack is next to the tree, near to the tree. Also correct, specific, precise position of location. So you can actually say, where is Jack? Next to the tree. I'm near the tree. I am near the church. The basket is in front of the cart. Jack is hiding behind the tree. Sally sits opposite Fred at work. Let's look at further examples under this. There's a sign above the door. You can see the sign in the orange color. My house is near a lovely park. This is my house, and this is a what? The lovely park. I was stuck behind a truck all the way home. Look at my car, the orange car. So the question is so specific, it's so precise that you can ask where, and the person is going to give you the what? The answer. There's a mouse underneath the bed. The table is opposite the television. I like those photos on top of the bookshelf. Let me share with you more examples of prepositions of place. In, for example, my uncle lives in Abuja, close to Wuse Market. You can see in Abuja. The money is in the drawer inside, right? Chidima is in the church choir. We sat in the living room when the rain started. We are talking about enclosed place, three-dimensional. There are too many people in the banking hall this morning. So you can read through the sentences. What about at specific points, right? I'll meet you at the bus stop near the mechanic. In fact, this near to, it's a preposition. They are waiting for us at the front gate of the university. We stopped at the junction before Ikeja along. The party is happening at, I want you to take note of something, at Civic Center, specific point, in Victoria Island. That is talking about that is talking about a large location, huge location. Mama Ngozi sells roasted corn at the roadside. Let's meet at the car park behind the what you can see precise location behind the shopping mall. My dad works at the Ministry of Health. Don't say in the Ministry of Health. There's a crowd at the ATM because salaries were paid today. I saw Funke at the football field yesterday. Let's talk about on. So let's look at on. The keys are on the table in the dining room. There's a dust on the car because it rained heavily yesterday. I saw an advert on the wall. That one is talking about something being attached to something else. The children are sitting on the floor in the classroom. So his name is written on the attendance sheet. So take note of that. Then other examples include beneath. The old shoes are hidden beneath the what? The bed below. Our office is just below the law firm on the second floor. Between. The school is between the police station and the filling station. Above. The apartment above us plays loud music. On top of, Amaka balanced a big basin of clothes on top of her head. So these are all these, you can read through them. Let's quickly look at these questions to test our understanding before we round up this class. The children are playing football dash the compound. What is your answer? Is it on, in, at, or over? The answer is in. The children are playing football in the compound. In the compound. Number 2, we stopped dash the junction before Berger. Is it in the junction before Berger, at the junction before Berger, on the junction before Berger, or under the junction before Berger? The answer to that question is what? The answer to that question is what? At. Correct. At the junction before Berger. Number 3. Bola placed the basket of oranges dash the wooden table. In the wooden table, on the wooden table, at the wooden table, beneath the wooden table. The answer is what? On the wooden table. Thank you. Number 4. The pharmacy is directly dash the Zenith Bank branch. What do you think will be the right answer? Opposite, between, in, along. The answer is what? Opposite the Zenith Bank branch. I am very sure you got value from this. Let me know how many you got in the questions that I shared. Drop it in the comment section. Don't forget to like, drop a comment, and most importantly, subscribe to my YouTube channel to enjoy more lessons like this. Thank you and see you in the next lesson.